Good morning, dear honorable judges, esteemed member of the proposition team, and to citizens that present here today. I am Ida Bos Putrajadi Putra, and I stand before you today as the leader of the opposition. On behalf of the opposition team, we believe that the responsibility for a country's water quality should not rest by the government, but it should be shared between the government and its citizens. Before we continue, let me clarify our position and provide some terminology to minimize confusion. First, responsibilities in this context refers to maintain, preserve, and monitor water quality through everyday action by regulation and behavior. Second, governments refers to national authority that have authority to establish, enforce, and fund water quality initiative. Third, citizens are the people who live in a country and have direct impact on water through everyday behavior. This framing is important because this proposition might argue that the only government are capable of taking systemic action, whereas we are here today to demonstrate that citizen participation is equally important and strategic. The purpose of our case today is not to undermine the role of government, but rather to demonstrate that exclusive responsibility is ineffective, dangerous, and impossible. Citizens must also be involved to protect our water system for future generations. Now, let's present some key points that will be the reason why citizens was also responsible for the water quality, not just the government. The first thing I want to say, citizen involvement strengthens water protection effort and decision making. According to study by Edith Dominguez Rendon et al. On July 2024, published in the National Institute of Health, citizen-led water monitoring program builds community engagement and give local people a voice decision that affect them. The citizen and government program significantly improve overall water quality outcomes with its citizens. They collect data in purpose for monitoring the cleanliness of water to solve local problems, such as managing to create water filtration system to eliminate contamination from mining, agriculture, and factories. By water filtration system, local people can use clean water for their living needs. The study also mentioned increases local citizen knowledge and awareness of how to maintain their own water quality cleanliness. Of course, from this study, now citizens can maintain the quality of their water. To supporting my first argument, we will break to the reason why citizens must participate in maintaining the quality of their water. Water is a shared resource, requiring a multi-stakeholder collaboration. The UNESCO World Water Assignment Program on March 2006 highlighted that managing water quality needs attention from both citizens and government. It says that everyone has responsibilities in monitoring, following, and safeguarding to ensure availability for safe water. This is further strengthened by Article 25 of the UDHR, paragraph 1 in 1948, which is emphasized that all levels of society must have decent living and health, one of which is availability for clean water sources that needed to carry out daily life. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi in February 2023 stated that water security and sanitation is everyone's business. So, to support the first and the second of the following points, I mentioned that he warned unchecked pollutant and groundwater depletion threaten their national well-being. His message marked that societal participation is essential to protect water resources, especially since India has 60% of irrigation and 85% of drinking water needs are met through groundwater, according to research by India Water Portal. Our government has worked with a whole society and whole government approach. Together, we will make India a beacon of water conservation for all humanity, said Modi. He also stated that societal participation on carrying water would maintaining its cleanliness so can contribute for improving water quality. From the key points that already being presented, we can conclude that citizen participation complements government efforts and bring more robust water quality outcomes. Water is a shared resource that requires a shared stewardship, as recognized globally by national leaders. When citizens take responsibility by reducing waste, avoiding dumping pollutant, and participating in local monitoring, they directly contribute to a healthier water system. Honorable judges, let's see what's the argument that can be made with this proposition. They will likely argue that the only government has the resources, compliance, and authority to implement water policy. However, resources without changing the public behavior are ineffective. The government cannot monitor every family or factory around the clock. A law without a citizen compliance is just a paper. They would claim that citizens lack of capacity. However, as the NIH study and Indian examples show, citizens do have capacity, especially when it comes to mandates. The public can conduct pH tests, clean river, and report contamination. Thank you to the honorable judges for the given time, the proposition team, and all citizens that already pay attention. Once again, I stand here proudly as the leader of the opposition, firm in our belief that profound responsibility for a nation's water quality cannot and should not rest solely by its government. It is a shared imperative demanding active participation from both government and citizen. That's all from me as the leader of opposition. Clean water is far from over. My deputy leader of opposition will clarify regarding the impact of citizen participation in maintaining clean water, based on an article report by UNEP. Thank you.